Hello, I'm Lian Pek in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories here on Al Jazeera. Dozens of miners have been pulled out alive from a flooded coal mine in northern China, and rescuers say more are still alive underground. They're among the 153 miners missing since the Wangjialing mine in Shanxi province flooded 8 days ago. Some survived by clinging to a mine wall for 3 days to avoid the water rushing in from an adjacent shaft. Al Jazeera's Harry Fawcett is at the scene.
It started off with a number of orange jumpsuited rescue workers running to the entrance to the mine, and then they were immediately followed by army workers, army soldiers rather. They screened, and they're still there. You can see them screening the entrance. And in the minutes that followed, first we saw 2 stretchers come out, and we lost count after a while. There was just a constant stream of stretchers coming out, being placed in ambulances. There's been much talk of how there have been 153 ambulances on standby, and they're being used. Nothing like this was really expected.
At least 2 people are dead after 2 explosions in a town in the Russian Republic of Ingushetia in the North Caucasus region. Officials say a suicide bomber detonated explosives near a police station. Reports say the second blast happened at the same site. A magnitude 7.2 earthquake has struck Mexico near the U.S. border. The quake was centered about 50 kilometers southeast of Mexicali in the state of Baja California. It was felt north of the border in San Diego and Los Angeles. Reports say 1 man was killed when his house collapsed. Australian authorities are threatening to impose big fines on the owners and captain of a Chinese ship that's run aground on the Great Barrier Reef. The Sheneng 1 was in a restricted zone when it hit the reef on Saturday and ruptured a fuel tank. A 3-kilometer-long oil slick is now leaking from the ship and threatens parts of the reef. Delegates from the 5 Mekong River nations in Southeast Asia are meeting Chinese officials in Thailand to discuss cooperation on the river's resources. Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam and Myanmar fear new hydroelectric dams in China are limiting the flow of water to countries downstream. And more news as always on our website aljazeera.net/English.